Shaw Skate Park here in Washington, D.C. and today I'm going to be mic'd up and I'll basically give a tour of the skate park, talking about every obstacle or feature and whatnot and what I like or don't like about it, and then I'll try and do a trick on pretty much every section, so hopefully this stays on. So here's the quarter pipe. I imagine this is only like, I don't know, I'm like 5'10", so I don't know, 3.5 feet maybe. But yeah, this is a great quarter pipe to learn tricks on, and this area right here is super fun. This is basically like an emulation of like a California red curb. It's like a common thing in California where people will do slappies and basically just grind on curbs, which is pretty rare on the East Coast, just because we usually don't have concrete that is that smooth, since California doesn't rain that often. So I guess the concrete's smoother and they don't add like the bumps to make it more easy to grab onto with their feet. This is skate wax. I mean, it's basically just the same thing as candle wax. So it's like wax like snowboarding in the sense that it's to make it smoother and you go faster and grind on it, because this is just concrete. So basically the opposite of surf wax, where surf wax you want it to be sticky. Basically I'll do a back 5-0 on here, which is basically just, you know, one truck like this, grinding across, then back in, and then I'll do a back slappy on the little curb. So I actually just learned these because, like I said, having a good red curb to slappy is like pretty rare on the East Coast, honestly. So these are basically just like doing 50-50s, but you don't ollie, meaning you don't jump at all, which is pretty crazy. It's like a very unique concept. But yeah, you literally just slap it onto the curb and don't jump. So a lot of old men skaters or old women skaters, just people that don't like impact will do them. But I just learned them, so I'll give that a try. Ah! Nope. That felt good. Let's go and check out the bowl. It's definitely not super big. I would say it's like moderate size. The tombstone is probably the only thing that really has actual vert to it. Skating bowls like this, like I think you'll see when I pump front side, this is definitely the most similar skateboarding is to surfing by far. Like when you're pumping around corners, the motion is almost exactly the same as surfing. So it kind of boggles my mind that more people don't want to skate bowls, because it feels like everybody wants to learn how to surf. I think what I'll just try and do is get a quick line. That worked. Got the legs going for transition, so I'm gonna try and do a 5-0 on the taller quarter pipe over there, pump over the little pyramid thing, and then over here there's this Euro gap, step up. It's not a huge gap, as you can see. It's probably just a little bit longer than the skateboard. The challenge is probably getting speed. This is the main section, like the biggest section of the park, I'd say. The hubba itself is actually really not that big, my height for reference. And this is a super low handrail. Like if you ever saw a handrail like this in public, it would be like a unicorn, because most handrails are probably this high, I would say. With that being said, I'm still not gonna grind it though. In a past life, I definitely could. But I'll give you guys an ollie down the 6th stair. Haven't done this before, so this is kind of scary, but it's the fun in skateboarding, I suppose. Let's see if we can do it first try. Okay, so don't actually have to go that fast. Oh, I got scared. Okay. All right. Surprisingly difficult. Squatted it out. We'll take it. This is the pyramid. It's actually super fun to skate. I don't even know if you call it a pyramid since it's kind of like a weird hip thing. But in terms of speed, like this is just super fun because it reduces the need for pushing around the park. It does make olling onto this a little weird since I'm sure you can tell like my board is angled right now, whereas it would normally be flat, but I'll do a 50-50. Probably I'm gonna kick out here. Yep. Nope. All right, first step is commitment. A little sketchy, but I'll take it. I haven't talked about this section of the park. This section of the park is definitely less utilized just because I think the features are harder to skate. Another flat bar, notice that it's another round rail, a death gap, which is really not that big, and then there's a quarter pipe with pool coping, and then this A-frame right here. So this is the best ledge in the park. The problem is it's not super conveniently located, but this is like the most realistic height. I honestly think it's still like a little bit lower than you would find in the real world street skating. Someone just told me that this is apparently the height of the Freedom Plaza or Pulaski Park ledges, but I think this is honestly lower. First, I'm gonna try a crook here, and I'll ollie the death gap. I don't think I can really do too much more other than maybe 180 or kickflip, but that might take a while, so just ollie for now. Yep, not first try. Oh, it actually grinded. Oh, I had that one. Sketchy, but not trying to be here all day. Here, I'll ollie the death gap real quick too. Shouldn't actually have to go that fast. Oh, that's gonna be too much trouble. There we go. So for my grand finale, I could actually skate here for a lot longer, but won't subject my girlfriend who's filming this to being here all day. So I'll move this out of the way and try front board on this A-frame. Like I said, I haven't seen anyone actually skate this before, and it does kind of scare me a little bit, but looking at it, it's really not a tall rail at all. Yeah, it's only knee height, so really no reason to be scared, just a mental thing. Let's see, definitely gonna have to roll up to it a couple times just because, like I said, hardly anyone comes over here, frankly, skate this. Let's see. Might need to go a little faster than that. Okay, the speed feels good. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can do that for sure. Get it. There we go. Tray bomb out. Get us out of here. Shitty. Fuck it, that's not what I'm here for anyways. Let me try one more. That was ugly. Still ugly. There. Oh, third one was gonna be the best one. All right, had enough. That was the one session tour of Shaw Skate Park. Hopefully you enjoyed. So be sure to give me a like and subscribe for more.